library TBR jar challenge. The guy in this book falls faster. Try my best, okay? Good morning, everyone. I am currently driving across Virginia to go to my friend Amelia's wedding, which I am so excited about. And because I am driving across, I thought it would be fun to do a little reading crawl, cafe crawl sort of vibe. So I've got my book. I have a bunch of places I'm going to try out. But the first place I'm going to go is Shelf Life Books in Richmond. And then we're going to go to a little tea cafe, which I don't like tea, but I know that they have like other stuff, so it'll be fine. I am reading my current library TBR jar challenge, Soul Searching by Lyla Sage. I'm on page 117, but as of right now, I gotta get on the road, so I will see you guys in a little bit. I also realized that I have not listened to Olivia Rodrigo's full album yet, and this is the perfect opportunity, and I will share my thoughts. I'm sure it's going to be amazing because it's Olivia Rodrigo. Anyways. We're not in a cute cafe. It has Tom and Jerry, look. So fun. We can read a chapter, right? We're going to read a chapter, okay? Pay attention. Sure. Try my best, okay? I read words. So update. I think I read like 5 pages. Victoria read the prologue, and now we're eating pizza. And it showed up right when we finished. So now we can update Goodreads and say we read. The place that we went to for the tea and all of that was like a really cute tea party place. And you could tell that like you needed a reservation, so we didn't read. We did go to Dollar Tree, which was great because I was able to get some snackies. I'm gonna go ahead and drive to like a shopping center that's 10 minutes away from the wedding location because I should be like 45 minutes before the wedding starts. So I'm gonna go there, find somewhere to change, get ready, and then go to the wedding. Listen, okay, it's 10 minutes from the wedding venue. You're telling me I'm not gonna come to Barnes & Noble for fun? Every time I'm at Barnes & Noble, I see this one, and I think the cover's really cute. Okay, love an empty bathroom moment. Can we have a moment for the dress? It's from Target? I think it's from Target. Have you ever seen anybody with some double glasses at the beach? Because that would be me. Hello, I am back from the beach and I'm wearing the shirt that I got from the little bookshop the other day. But it's the cutest little shirt. Let me scoot back so you can see it. It had the 2 floors, but as soon as you thought it was done, it would just keep going and going. So it was really cool. And obviously there are cats there, so 10 out of 10 from me. Anyways, so yeah, today I've been like doing stuff around the apartment, which is much needed. And I was going to just read here at home, but I think mentally I really needed to just get out of the apartment. It's a beautiful day. And I'm just gonna give you guys like a brief update on my thoughts of this book. I'm about halfway through, and it is a paranormal Western romance written by Lyla Sage, and for the genres that it is, it's very well done. It's not one of them is paranormal, one of them can see paranormal entities, if you will, which almost makes it more comical. But this is my first Lyla Sage novel, and the second one of this isn't out yet, but it is coming out soon. I don't know if I'm gonna read it yet because I'm still halfway through this, but it's definitely more so of a slower build-up romance. Like I'm 50% of the way through and they're still not together at all in any way, but you can tell they like each other and it'll probably happen soon. But both of these characters definitely have some things to figure out before they kind of go into a relationship. So I'm actually happy that they're not together yet, because it's not just the paranormal soul searching side, it's also just like them as people. So you follow Collins, who is a twin, and her sister's name is Clark. So it took me so long to get that Clark and Collins are twin girls. And then you have Brady, who is the guy in the story who owns like a reupholstering furniture shop, I think it's called. But yeah, so she's kind of back in her hometown because her parents' business is kind of going downhill. So she came home and she's kind of reconnecting with everybody. But yeah, so that's kind of like what you start with. And so she ends up moving in with Brady, who is, so his business is actually in a house, I guess, and the second floor is kind of a apartment style, 2 apartments style, where there's a shared living space and then the 2 bedrooms on either side, kind of like a college dorm room with a living space in my brain. But her family knows that he has this, so they're like, hey, go stay with him. And that's kind of how they end up together, and also she now works for him. So it's kind of a 2-for-1 deal while she is there helping her family. But it's definitely slower at first, but I don't know if it's because I'm just kind of in a reading slump. But for a Western paranormal romance, pretty good. So I'm gonna go ahead and continue reading. I don't know if I'm gonna finish this today. That'd be pretty cool if I did. It's also dual point of view, so you get Brady and Colin's point of view. So I'm assuming when the second book comes out, it will be Clark, which is the twin sister, and then whoever she's with. But so yeah, it's not a lot of Western vibes, honestly. It's more like they're in Wyoming. She rode horses and like herded cattle for like a chapter. And that's kind of like all it's been. But I'm not really mad about that. I just like kind of forget that it's also a Western. It's more so just like they're in a small town in Wyoming and she sees paranormal entities, as does her twin sister, and they just happen to sometimes ride horses. So I do know Lyla Sage has a very popular series that is more just Western romance, but if you're kind of going into it expecting, I guess, those books, it probably wouldn't be as much so. I haven't read that series, but it's like the Dawn and Dusted series, which I do really want to try out the first one because I do love Lyla Sage's writing, but obviously this one is different because it's paranormal. So anyways, I'm going to continue reading this throughout the day, get some more stuff done, and I will catch up with you guys in a little bit. I also totally just realized I completely forgot to show you the book I got at the bookshop. So first of all, you have this cute little bag that it came in. I have been looking for this specific book, which is the special edition, for a while. I found it, like, it's at Robin's chirping at the birds, so if you hear her, that's what that is. But Robin, this book is kind of everywhere, but I'm very oddly specific about the way the book cover feels, and when I found this edition I was so happy, but it felt like really scratchy, which I understand. Like, not everyone is like that, but I didn't want to get it because it was like that. And I found it to where it wasn't that way. It's Picking Daisies on Sunday. I've been wanting to read this for forever. I just love the cover. And this special edition has these words in pink instead of white, which is just cute. I don't know. I think it looks really cute. And this is a lot of people's, like, favorite cozy shorter romance, so we'll see how it is, but I'm very excited. It says she had always longed for love until she fell for her childhood best friend, which I love that. And her name is Daniela, but she goes by Daisy, so the main character's name goes by Daisy, so Picking Daisies on today's. Anyways, enough of that. I gotta go get some stuff done, and then I'm going to hopefully read another 50-ish pages of soul searching today. We shall see. The guy in this book definitely falls faster, but I feel like they're both falling as equally as hard for each other. Oh, Robin's here. Hi, honey. You gonna help me read? Oh. All right, bye guys. Good morning. Good morning. Good morning, everyone. I am very happy to announce that the book is starting to really get good. I don't know if I exactly read 50 pages last night, but I probably read close to that. And if I am not exactly on 100 pages, I think I only have like 103 or whatever pages left. But yeah, they're finally romantically together. Spoiler, it's a romance, but now I can finally see them start to grow together, which I do like more when romances aren't just like page 2, like they're romantically involved. But I think that because this genre was so new to me, it kind of took me a bit, but I'm really enjoying it. I'm gonna get ready for work, come back, and then hopefully, if not finish it, get close to doing that. So, would you like to say good morning, Mr. Man? Good morning. I decided to meow and meow and meow until Mommy fed me second breakfast because I love second breakfast, and she was taking too long. She normally wakes up at 7:30 and she didn't get out of bed until 7:31. So that's her fault, and so I started meowing really loud. Oh, am I saying too much? I apologize. I just got home from work. I'm exhausted and I'm so happy because I found a Diet Coke in the fridge when I got home. I am going to do a few things around the apartment and then I'm going to try and finish this book tonight, which I think I am probably going to because it's getting really good and I want to finish this book. I'm determined now. I want to read like 2 more books somehow in the month of June, and today is June 16th, so I feel like I can do that if I finish this book today. Let's do some apartment chores and then back to reading. Hey, me again. I have like 70 pages left, and as I'm reading this, I feel more and more inclined to say there needs to be a prequel with the parents falling in love and showing how these twin sisters grew up and how they had their trials where they have these paranormal friends, I guess you could say, and how that was really a challenge growing up. And they also always talk about how beautiful— oh, hi Robin, welcome. How amazing their parents' love is and how amazing they both are. And I would be so interested in learning more about all of that. I know that the next book is about the other twin falling in love, but I don't know. I just feel like in this book you're constantly going back to, you know, the family and how great they all are, and how Collins, the main character in this book, the twin, has just kind of been gone and, you know, kind of missing out on this family bonding and just growing up and all the things. I don't know, I feel like I would be more interested in all of that if I knew how strong their bond was, if I read how strong their bond is/was in the now and before when they were growing up, because I feel like there's so much talk about it, and yeah, you get little sprinkles of it, but like you also don't, so I don't know. It's not that I don't care about it, but I feel that I would care way more about that side of the book's plot if I knew the parents' characters a lot more and I knew what their store means to them, all these things. But I don't know. That's just kind of me thinking about it. It doesn't make me— oh, Robbie's back. Hi. Oh my goodness. But it doesn't make me like not think the book is good. I just feel like if there were to ever be a prequel, I would be very excited about it. I finished the book and I think I want to give this a 3.5 out of 5 stars. It's very good, very cute. The ending was just so great and satisfying, just perfectly tied up with a bow. And I will say that even though it was my first paranormal romance, I really enjoyed it. Oh, Rabbit, you have just been completely taking over this video, the both of you. I will say though, if you liked her other books and were looking for another Western, I wouldn't say this is really a Western. It's technically a Western, but honestly, it's almost only reminding you of that for like 3 or 4 chapters, if that. It's definitely more so of you're reading about 2 people falling in love in Wyoming, and the girl has paranormal abilities, or she can see the paranormal. I don't really know how to define that, but if you're coming from Lyla Sage's other series, which is definitely more so the Wild West vibe. I haven't read them, but I know they're very popular, and I get the feeling that they're definitely more up that alley. This is different and might be fun for you, but if you're only picking this up because that's exactly what you want, it's definitely not the same. But it was done very well with the paranormal-esque romance, because at first I went into it thinking that it was going to be one of them was like a ghost, which I wasn't quite sure about, but I read it and she just has the paranormal abilities. But really my one note with this is that, like I said, I wish I had more info on the family, but not necessarily in this specific book. Like I said previously, I wish there was like a prequel or something that would come out. But I mean, the book itself was really good. It definitely took some time for everything to kind of start, but it really was done well. I wouldn't say it was boring. I'm just like in a reading slump and I just needed it to pick up sooner, but that didn't mean I didn't enjoy the beginning. It was just slower for me. I definitely recommend this. I would say that there is spice in it, so if you don't want romances with spice, this does have spice. It's hilarious that I read this getting into the summer because it's totally like a fall maybe September vibe of a book, and I literally picked this out of my library TBR jar challenge for the season of spring. I picked 4 books and this was one of the ones I picked, so no matter what, I was reading this in the spring or getting into summer. But yeah, I really enjoyed it. I have 2 more technically from that challenge, and there's only 4 more days until summer. So we'll see. I've been waiting for First Time Caller. It's on hold at the library, so I might do that one, but I don't know. The last one is A Study in Drowning, so I probably won't do that one yet, which I'm fine with because I'm not really in the mood for that one. But anyways, I have completed another library TBR jar challenge book pick. So that is awesome. If you guys enjoyed this video, make sure you like and subscribe. That helps out my channel a lot, and I will see you guys next time for another video. Bye, everybody.